I didn't want this rock to mix into the turf, so I glued it. Hi, I'm Emily, and welcome back to part 3 of me building my dream garden, which will hopefully look something like this. So far, I've already made this playground area for my kids that turned out so cute. I found the dreamiest fountain for the center of the garden and made a flower bed around the base and installed all of the walkways with weed barrier and edging because it is finally time to fill all of it with the pea gravel. This part was actually so satisfying, but it was a lot of driving back and forth because we needed so much rock, so I made at least one of the drives interesting, and I made my husband stop to pick up a Facebook Marketplace find, which was actually just these 2 ducks. I started getting plants to line the path and naively thought this first batch was going to look so full, so I had to make a second trip to get more, which, not to brag, looked pretty good because there was a wedding here. Yes, I do regret buying all of those plants before I was ready to put them in the ground, because by the time I got around to it a few days later, they were definitely all fighting for their lives. It was a test. With my gardening skills, I need the strongest soldiers out here. And I thought now would be a great time to glue the rock while we're in the worst drought we've had in 8 years, but literally 2 hours after I applied it, it started raining. But I did get a video before it rained, and it was completely solid. I finally added plants around the fountain and apparently made sure to launch every single one of those pots. But the day was cut short with more rain and my daughter taking an actual mud bath. So today I added the mulch all around the plants, and I kind of feel like it's actually looking like a garden now. But you definitely have to come back for part 4 when I build raised garden beds.